there's a lot of young black men who are really afraid to say that white women are attractive too. That's crazy. Like, and I don't know why. It's like y'all think that saying a white girl looks good means that black women are ugly.
This is a message for all black women. It's okay if black men don't like you. It's okay if black men do not find you attractive. It's not the end of the world.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Natkonda Esther. If you are new here, hi, welcome. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, like, comment, and share, and let me know what you think in the comment section about today's topic. For my always supporting subscribers, y'all are the MVPs. I love y'all. Thank you so much. And y'all know I am very opinion based. I want to hear people's opinions. Now, I really want to pose a question to you, my viewers, people that support me. Is it a must for black men to always look out for the sisters? Why? And I mean this question, I would really want to hear what you guys have to say. So please watch this video to the very end and tell me your honest opinion. As black women, should we take it upon the black men? Should we hold them to a certain cross that they always have to say something when it comes to us? Every time a black woman is mentioned, should we expect a black man to always come up for us? These two brothers are being called out on the internet brutally, most especially by black women. And the reason why they're being called out most especially by the black community is because they took a white man's joke and they laughed it off. This is what went south.
What is the black girlfriend effect? This
you meant to know about this?
Glow up the other culture.
Yeah, so you'll see a guy who's had a black girlfriend, all of a sudden he's got buzz cut, like clean shape up. Glows up, bro.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
They shave their hair because they start losing it. Because they're so stressed being around this black girl complaining about it. That's why they got to shave their hair.
Nah, bro. White guys with black girlfriends,
they grow a beard because there's
up.
more cushion when they get slapped the fuck out of. That's hilarious. I think the black girlfriend effect. It might be a protective instinct, bro.
You think?
Protective.
Yeah. Do you guys have you ever had black girlfriends?
Yeah.
Have you ever had white girls?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. What's your favorite?
We love them all.
Yeah.
Oh really?
We love them all.
Yeah.
That means white.
That means white.
Hey, let me get a US translation.
Kendrick fans, get it!
We love them all.
That's royal English.
Brothers, listen to me. It is okay for you to come to Africa literally and be like, yo, I've come to Uganda. I have not seen any hot girls in Kampala. It's okay. Because as Kampala girls, we should not feel entitled that when a brother comes from the States, immediately he must find us attractive because we don't know where he's been. Let me tell you, as me, as a Ugandan, if you ask me who are the hottest women you've seen, clear cut, period, I'm going to tell you South African women. And I'm a woman, I'm Ugandan, but I'm not even putting myself as the hottest thing out there. No, you ask me which country has the hottest babes you've seen. Straight out to the point, Mzansi, South Africa. Because even me as a woman, I look at those women like, You understand? When I went to Rwanda, I saw running girls. I was like, oh God, but where were you when you were creating these girls? Like, what mood were you in? You understand? So it's okay, brothers, for you to come to Uganda, Kampala, and you be like, man, I didn't find hot girls in Kampala.
Me personally, I love black women. But if another man doesn't find you attractive, it's okay, right? Just like James and Fuhad, right? They went to Atlanta and they said they did not find any attractive people in Atlanta. They didn't even say black women. They just said people. And because Atlanta is a majority black city, people just ran with it that they don't find black women attractive or they hate black women, basically. And you start seeing these think pieces come out where they're like, oh, they hate black women. It's self-hate, blah, blah, blah. They always had a feeling, etc., etc. And like, it's okay if they don't. Even though they didn't say that, it's okay if they don't. And I'm going to defend James and Fuhad here because they went to Atlanta. Me personally, I never been to Atlanta, but from what I've seen on the internet, the black women in Atlanta are like very different from like black women, right? So you have Atlanta black women and then you have like regular black women. And me personally, I don't find the type of Atlanta black women attractive because they just look unnatural to me. right? There's too much cosmetics going on. Let's just say that, right? And the aesthetic, I just don't prefer it. It's not my cup of tea. I'd rather meet a regular black woman. So I definitely understand if they said they went to Atlanta and they didn't find any black women over there. Like, just like the host of the podcast they were on, the way they look, I don't find that aesthetic attractive, right? People were saying those two women were from Atlanta and they didn't say anything to them. And like, it's okay if they don't like that aesthetic, guys. Like, please, relax.
Now, a lot of people have come out and they have expressed their feelings on why they think it was not okay. However, these guys have come out and apologized.
You know, if you don't, that's fine. But we just wanted to address something that's happening at the minute. This past weekend, there's been a couple of clips going around from when we did a session on the Flagrant podcast while we were on our US tour. And there were a few jokes made that were incredibly inappropriate. One specifically pertaining to black women. And in the clip, Andrew was making a joke. I'm not even going to get into specifics. Making a frankly racist joke. And we were laughing at it. And to give, there's first of all, before we get into like specifics or anything like that, obviously there's just literally no excuse. There is no excuse.
Agreed.
And fight or flight is a real thing. Like, it is, fight or flight is a real thing, and it's so not easy to say, but when you're in those situations, you look at it through a lens of like, bro, if it was me, I promise you I'll stand up, I'll kick them cameras down, I would smack homeboy in the face, I would say this, I would do that. But when you're in there, you're in shock.
You're in shock, and all you want to do is move on. It's not even about pity laughs or anything, but we just wanted to
get out of that situation.
Literally get out of that situation, keep the ball rolling. And we thought it was going to be more of like a bros chat, but it ended up being something that's ended up being
something that's like really, really hurt people that look to us for support and look to us to feel protected. And protected is the main thing that I wanted to discuss, is that it is our duty to protect you guys.
Facts.
And it is definitely not cool to be in that situation. And again, not be the ones to stand up and kick the cameras down. It's not going to happen again. And it's about being human. It's about realizing that you don't know what you're prepared for. You don't know how to prepare for something
you don't know
don't know what's going to happen. When you're part of a community, you don't realize that you can hurt your own community.
Especially
when you're not, when unintentionally.
Unintentionally, for real.
And also on top of that, it was so crazy that like the narrative that's been spun about how we feel about our community, the irony of the fact that whilst the whole reason we're in that country was to just show how much we love our community and show how much we love our supporters and how much time we spent at the shows and just like getting to know people and just like understanding our community better and just like making friends and making bonds and showing love, and they're showing love. And this whole 6-week trip was just about showing how much we love our community and how much our community show out for us. And then to have that exact same trip be the reason that we're having to have this conversation now. But at the end of the day, mistakes make you a better person.
Mistakes do make you a better person.
You're not born a perfect person. And we don't condone, we don't appease that behavior, we don't rate it. And we don't want you guys to think that we were sat in that room rating what's going on.
Fuha and James, that apology was not apologizing, okay? The apology pas bon. And let me tell you why the apology is unacceptable, because y'all did not center black women in that apology. Like, why are y'all so afraid to say black women? Like, our community wouldn't apologize to our community. No, apologize to the black women within your community. Okay? We want to apologize to our community. No, say it with your chest. We want to apologize to the black women in our community. We let you down. There were numerous jokes, stereotypical jokes that fed into black angry female tropes that have hurt you all for centuries. And us as black men, we should have done better. We should have never moved forward once the first joke was made. We should have ended that. We should have deaded that. We didn't do a good job. We failed the black women in our community. Say our name, say our name, say our name. Don't be afraid to say black women.
And a lot of women really took that to her, like, oh, Atlanta is the blackest place in America, so y'all know for black women, so you guys, oh, you wanted to say black women are not attractive and yada yada. And it was like, this thing is taken into context, which I love the way this brother said that black women, it is okay to not be desired by a black man. And I think as black women, maybe we took it out of context, like people that talked about the situation. I feel like they took it out of context. Yes, their opinions are very valid. However, again, I will want to say this once again, sisters, this is my opinion. It is okay for a black man to have a preference of a white person. Literally, it's okay. Like, yo, guys, I feel like we are, I don't know, I'm trying to look for the right way of saying it, but like, let's not be entitled, you know. Like, literally, let me tell you, yes, if I find a black man somewhere being harassed by another race, you know my big mouth is gonna speak. You understand? But in a situation like that, and also we must understand, sometimes some things could catch you off guard. You understand? Way like you don't even get to process them. And I understand this is what they said, because this is the apology that they gave. So again, if you are a content creator, you've been in media, you understand these things happen. Sometimes something can happen in a moment and you don't give it a lot of thought. And you know, it doesn't really register. And then it registers later. You understand? Even unfortunately, when you are in the limelight and it goes out like, oh, you didn't do enough for black women. Oh, you must have done this. Of which I am all for black women. I'm a black woman. But I feel like, man, I don't want to call it entitlement, but I think it is what it is. Why? Because again, it's okay, man. It is okay, most especially when these black brothers are from the UK, right? When they come to the States, if they've seen the hottest chicks and they live in Nottingham, it's okay, bro. It's okay for them to come to Atlanta, Georgia, and they're like, yeah, hottest girls, we have not found them there. And then when they go to California, maybe they'll find them. Now, the problem that I saw is that a lot of people be like, oh, in California, there's a lot of Asian chicks and white girls, maybe that's why they find attractive. Before even themselves say anything about what they prefer to date. We already make it about skin tone and race, us as black people, which... yeah, I found it very, not demure, unsettling. You understand? So according to me, I saw these brothers literally, in that moment, I understand as a person using media, literally something can skip off your mind and you just left it off. And then later you realize, and a lot of people are not even falling for their apology, but they apologize, of which they apologize. The thing is also, we kind of like entitled these days, bro. Guys, we are very entitled these days. Social media people, we are very entitled that everything that happens, most especially when someone is in the limelight, they should come for our rescue and yada yada, which it shouldn't be, man. We should not really hold these people to a certain standard of like they are the Jesuses of the race or the skin tone. You understand, right? But go ahead in the comment section and tell me what you think. But for me, yo, it's okay for a black man, and I will not even take any offense, and I'm not even saying this to be sarcastic. A black man, when he comes and says, yo, Esther girl, you a beautiful child, but the kind of beauty that I date, you ain't the one. I'm like, thank you for telling me the truth, because it's the reality, yo. It's the reality. Even if, let's say, wild guess, these guys are literally into white girls, as they should be. As they should be, because white people are people as well. If they're interested in Asian girls are people as well. So what they find attractive might not be in Atlanta, Georgia, but they can find it in what? Orange County? They can find it in Chinatown. They can find it in New Jersey. It is okay. Anyway, go down in the comment section and tell me what you think. But for me to you, let brothers have peace. Let the brothers have peace. Maybe for me, my spirit is very free. I don't take things to heart. I don't see it as a big issue. But like, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Guys, again, thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot stress that enough. Again, if you like my content, consider subscribing, like, comment, and share. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.